Hello, hello, hello.
Hey guys.
Howdy.
Give me a quick sec and we will be live here, making sure we are showing up on YouTube and Facebook and everywhere else. It looks like we are. And as you guys come in, let us know. Ryan is monitoring the comments today, so make sure if you have questions, they're in the caps. And so he can see them. Give me a few secs. We are going to go ahead. I'm going to share this in a few places. Sean can go back on us here. Give me one sec. Hey, everyone. I'm going to share this. As you guys come in, say hello. And hopefully your day is going good. We just found out in Spokane here there was a, how many car pileup? 70?
Between 50 and 60 car pileup.
Yeah, it's crazy.
On I-90. It's crazy. So who do we have in the rooms there, Mr. Ryan?
Sean doesn't like uncomfortable moments of silence, so he likes to fill it with something.
So we got Jill, Jessica, Valerie, Renee, Milady, Larry, Melanie, Carol, Sandra, Lydia, myself,
Howdy.
Melody, Dr. Schneva?
I would have to see it, but yeah, we know Doctor.
Debbie, Carrie, Pat, Cindy, Christy, Jill, Michael, Music, Nancy, Carol, Jenny, Sonia.
And so on and so forth. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Glad you could make it to us live. And yes, we got lots of glitter. Yes, Mr. Ryan.
So, Carol asked, is this a review or is it just a Chalk Tour Live?
This is just a review.
This is a review.
Review.
Okay, I just had to share it a few places.
Yeah,
so this is a review. So this is literally Sean's worst nightmare. Literally.
It's everywhere.
So we got a shipment from, okay, so the full story, number one, first and foremost, thank you for joining us. I hope you guys are having a good holiday week so far. Tomorrow, we will be doing a Ken from the Car, and tomorrow we will be covering a lot of Black Friday sales. So you want to make sure you're checking out this channel tomorrow and on Friday, because there's Black Friday sales, obviously from Cricut, Silhouette, 651 Vinyl, Amazon, Chocator, the list goes on.
Yep.
So definitely want to make sure you are checking it out. Second, this video is not sponsored by Starcraft or 651 Vinyl. 651 did provide us with the glitter, and the story is essentially we went to visit 651's warehouse in July or June? July, I think.
Yeah.
And when we were there, they gave us some glitter and they said, we're testing out this glitter from Starcraft. And I thought it had been released and we used it on a board about a month ago. Come to find out Starcraft had not released it and they just now recently released it. And since I use now a lot of glitter in a lot of our projects, I thought they were going to send me a few. I think they sent me all of it. We did show a little bit of this on Instagram, and it is going to be kind of hard to capture a lot of it, and I will try to share it as much. It is beautiful, beautiful stuff.
Yes.
I also want to let you know that the links down below are affiliate links. If you use those affiliate links, we will be compensated by 651, but that doesn't change our opinion of their glitter. And also, they have provided us a coupon code, which is GET5. That gets you 5% off. I think they're free shipping after a certain amount too. I would have to look at that. I apologize. They also sent us some other cool stuff I wanted to share with you guys. And we will start here in just a quick sec. Want to remind you, Cricut is having a pretty massive Black Friday sale. So if you're a Cricut fan, we already did a video on it. We'll talk about it tomorrow. But right now it's 50% off all their tools, accessories, materials with the exception of fusible ink, which is 40% off. But what's great about their sale right now is you get an extra 10% off if you're a Cricut Access member. And if you use 10CAN, you get another 10% off. So this is the one sale I really do focus on about the rest of the year. They have it about twice a year, and you do not want to miss out. And we'll be covering, like I said, a little bit more tomorrow on that as well. If you have any questions during this, let us know in the comments. Ryan will get our attention. We can answer it for you. And yeah. Are you ready to go over some glitter?
I think we're ready.
All right. So the glitter basically is broken into 4 different categories. You have metallic, which is their everyday. The metallic is basically glitter that is one color, but it's metallic in it, and it's going to catch the light and be kind of, think of diamond shining. You also then have neon. Neon is kind of an offshoot of metallic, but it's very vibrant neon colors. We have holographic. Now, everyone says, what is holographic? So holographic is basically a mirrored effect, and when it hits the light, it gives that nice rainbow look. And the last, which is my favorite category, is the chunky. We're going to try to put it on paper and very gently put it back in, but it's already everywhere. It's in my hair, it's on my face, it's in Sean's clothes. It is everywhere. Our dog's going to have it. We are being very careful so the dogs don't eat it or anything like that, but it is pretty much everywhere. All right, and then we have some other stuff from 651 I wanted to show you that is pretty cool. We will start with my favorite ones, which are the chunky. Now, I do have links down below for all of these different ones. And so we'll just dive right in. So the first one up is Stay Salty. Let's go ahead and go.
Yes, Ryan.
So Carol Lawrence on YouTube asks, are you guys going live Thursday or no lives? Anything with Thanksgiving?
We probably will not be going live on Thursday because it is Thanksgiving, and that's the day to be with family. So this one here is called
I can zoom in.
Stay Salty.
Just go over my way.
But we'll probably go live Friday, and then this weekend we will not be going live again at all. So tomorrow, possibly Friday. So this is gorgeous stuff. So you can see the chunkiness in there. Do you want to zoom out just a little so I can hit it with the light there? Look at that stuff. Look at all that goodness in there. All right, so I'm going to try to attempt to get these back into the jar. The chunky stuff, I'm probably going to show majority of it. The metallic we'll see as it gets there. So this one I'm obsessed with. This is called Rainbow Fin. Look at this stuff.
Wow.
Yes, I know, right? So let's pull some of that out. This is party basically in a bottle. Let me get it up close for you here. Look at that.
Wow.
Isn't that so cool?
That's going to be fun to work with.
I know. All right, Sean, I'm going to have you pour it back. Can you do that with your wrist or no?
Yeah, well, yeah, I can do that.
All right. So this one is called Sea Beauty. You can just leave it on us, or on that, Shawnee.
I sure
don't have
can.
to keep going back. Yes, Ryan.
So Nancy and Vicky on YouTube and Facebook asked, do you know if the glitter is polyester, and is it polyester glitter?
Okay, I have a fact sheet. Do you want to go back on us, Sean? I'm sorry.
I sure can.
Okay. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm getting, so it's acid and alkaline resistant, heat resistant, eco-friendly PET, polyethylene terephthalate.
Where are you? Polyurethane terephthalate.
Expert crafter tested and approved. They are 3.75 ounce by volume and contain approximately 3.5 to 4 ounces of glitter by weight, not including the bottle for metallics, holographics, and neon colors. Chunky mixes are approximately 3.5 ounces, not including the bottle by weight, depending on the style and mix. So, hopefully that answers your question.
Yeah.
All right, so the next one here is called Sea Beauty. And this one is also just, I love the chunky, you guys. And on, look at that.
Gorge.
Yes. All right.
You already did that one.
All right. I'm trying not to mix it too much. This one is called Sand and Serenity. Look at that. Oh. So I know that Starcraft probably is releasing this to capture on the glitter tumbler craze. I don't do that, as many of you have seen my review. But I do chalk couture, and this will stick perfect to chalk couture. But not only that, you can use adhesive with this and do it in paper craft. Look at that.
Wow, beautiful.
It just catches that light, and it's just stunning.
You
so
see
this
the
one is
gold, and all of a
called
sudden you see
Sand and Serenity. And I don't know who made up these names, but they just cracked me up. Like,
they're fun.
yeah. All right. So, keep on going here. I love this. This is called Glitzy Fish. And just look at all the color in this. Oh my goodness gracious. This is so beautiful. So look at that.
A few people in chat said this would be beautiful for glitter ornaments.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah. Just look at the way it hits that light. Just let me get it a little thinner here. So this is obviously chunky. You have a little bit of the chunkiness in there, and then you have really fine pieces of glitter, but you can just see how it hits that light, and it just comes alive. So this one here is called Blitzie Fish. Thank you, Sean.
Mm-hmm.
This one here is Don't Be Coy. This one, is really kind of got a sand look to it, but it once again hits the light and it just comes alive. So let's pour that out. Look at this. So it's not as chunky as some of the other ones, but look at it hit that light. Just amazing color. Look, okay. This one is a chunky glitter, but it's not a very, some of the other chunky really is chunky, where this is more of a fine chunky, if that makes any sense. This one is called Vitamin C. And Sean was funny, he still thinks it should be orange. But
well, if you notice how they spell C, it's S-E-A.
Yes, right.
So, Carol Lawrence on YouTube said, will the chunky ones work with chalk paste?
It sure will. That's the one I used. Yep. I used that one on, I'll show the next one I used on that one. So, here, Sean, let me get you the garbage.
Yeah, thanks.
Sorry. There you go. So the one I used on my board, and it absolutely works, it sticks perfectly, is this one here. This is called Mermaid Kisses. So,
Better when it's doubled up.
oh, thank you. I see what you're saying. So this one here hits the light, and you get a little bit of kind of a red. You can get some golds in there. Let me get up real close. So yeah, this one is probably the one that everyone loves. And you're seeing it pretty thick, actually. So as I get down, you can see when I hit that light, it kind of goes, in person, you can really see the reds and the blues and stuff.
Sherry Cuddy on Facebook asked, is this the brand you used on the Christmas tree?
Yes, it is. The Mermaid
The
Kisses
one that
is
we
the one I
just
just showed you, is the one I used on the Christmas tree.
And people are saying they're loving your new haircut, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Ooh, my
Whoa.
gosh. So this one is so cool. This is
Wow.
called pineapple. And what I love about pineapple is in the jar, it looks mostly yellow. But when you actually put it out, you get the little specks of green. So, look at that.
Gorgeous.
That one is so cool.
It's almost a neon yellow.
It is almost.
It's so good.
And like you can see it, I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me see if I can get it a little thinner here. You can really see the green come out of it. It's hard to see it, but
It's there.
It's there. You see those little specks of green? Oh,
What was this one called again?
that one's called Pineapple. Pineapple Pizzazz. This one is Sunkissed Coral. So once again, you get some really nice reds and yellows in here. Let me see if I can get it a little thinner on this. Look at that.
This one's called
Sunkissed Coral.
Pretty.
Yeah. Next one is Beach Bum.
Beach Bum.
This is probably the closest you're going to get to kind of a rose gold.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't necessarily have a lot of color that comes out. It has more of a mirrored effect. So you can see when we get real close, it's just picking up that mirrored effect on there. That is absolutely gorgeous. But this one is definitely your true rose gold that you're going to see like on Mickey Mouse ears and stuff like that. All right, next up is Kraken Hugs. Is it Kraken or Kraken?
Kraken.
Cracking like the monster.
Yeah, like the monster. Release
I don't like it.
Release the Kraken.
So once again, this isn't, they called this the chunky glitter, which I see what they're saying, but it's definitely a thinner chunk than the others. And once again, this has got your blues, and when the light hits it, you're going to get really good speckles of that blue. So this isn't a one where you're going to get that mirrored effect. So the chunky glitter depends on... all right, this one is Pirate's Cove, once again. So this is one that is... a traditional kind of, almost like a goldish color. Yeah, right.
Carol Lawrence on YouTube said, if you're using the glitter, should you use a matching paste color underneath?
Nope.
Nope.
And then is this the secret glitter you've been talking about?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so I did a board here, and I mean, if you have a matching paste, great, but this here is just bronze. You can see where I didn't put my glitter on quick enough, I have a little bit of white under there. So, I mean, you can use a matching paste color, but all of this paste color, since it's not a translucent, it's not going to, it won't make a huge difference. So this is Miami Flash. Yes, Ryan?
People are asking what is the price per jar. A lot of people miss that.
They're slightly
they range
different.
in price from $7 up to $11. So if they click on the links in the video, it'll take them directly to those pages, and they'll be able to see the price. You bet.
I think the holograms are the...
The neons are the most expensive
neons are
and
the
the
most
chunky mix.
They're nice.
Yes, they're beautiful.
All right. And then the last one, which is probably my second favorite compared to the mermaid one, is the Gone Coastal. And this reminds me of a disco ball for sure. It just picks up the light and spreads it everywhere. Like, it's just a really fun color. And you can see like some pinks and blues and just disco ball. All right, so those are what are considered the chunky. I got it, don't worry. So those are the chunky glitters. Probably my favorite out of the whole category. And is probably the ones. Now, if you're going to use this on Chalk Couture, the one thing I will tell you is you will end up getting, if you're doing a design that's letters, I would be careful because it is going to be chunky on there. So on the Christmas tree I did, it wasn't a big deal because it was kind of an item that was all over the place. But if you are going to do fine lines, so for example, on this board we did it, you can see like it's a fine line. You're going to want to make sure you don't use a chunky glitter on that because a chunky glitter is going to
it'll extend itself.
Yes, correct. So to Carol's question on the chunky, can we use it? You can, but it might extend itself over that.
Yeah.
So, all right, let me go ahead and grab a baby wipe. Let's go back to here. Any questions, Ryan?
Just the same question about, is this the glitter used on the Christmas tree?
Yep.
Is this the secret glitter?
It is the
So
secret
it
glitter.
is the secret glitter. 651's carrying it. It is Starcraft Glitter. The one that we used on the Christmas tree was called Mermaid Kisses.
This one here.
And it was released, I think, last Thursday, maybe? And we just got it in the mail. Can you get me a towel so I can wipe down and we can start on the next colors here?
There you go.
All right, so I'm going to start with the holographic one. So the main difference between a holographic versus a metal, let me show you this, is a holographic, when it hits, it's going to have kind of a rainbow look to it, where the metallic isn't. So you can kind of maybe see the difference down here a little bit. The metallic, when it hits the light, is just going to be shiny, where the holographic is going to have almost a rainbow look to it. So let's go ahead and start on that. Yes, Ryan, you don't have to raise your hand. You can just talk.
Okay. Carol Lawrence on YouTube said, do all these colors come in fine or just chunky? For example, one of the chunky ones, is that like an exclusive?
They are all in their category. So the chunky is all chunky. So it's not like there's a lava in each one. So whatever one I'm doing, like these are all the holographic. There isn't like a lava in all four. So
and then
the first with the chunky.
No bundles yet, correct?
Or
like buying like a pack?
Not that I'm aware of, no. So this is lava. Okay, so Sean, when he saw this, he definitely thought ruby red slippers.
Ruby red slippers, absolutely.
And it's just gorgeous. So this, you can kind of see in here, we can get you real close. It just lights up. And then on the jar here, you can see kind of where it's got more of that static noise to it. That's the holographic. So you can really see it right there when it hit it. You want me to do 2 sheets? Is that what you're asking?
Two or three, yeah.
Okay.
It helps.
You got it. You got it, Sean. Anything that helps.
Thanks.
All right, so the next one is Bahama Mama. So this is more of an ultra fine. So if you're wanting more of a, this is where the glitter comes everywhere, is these little lids. So if you're wanting more of kind of the chunky, where the chunky kind of has that nice reflection and stuff, you're going to want to use the holographic, but it is ultra fine. So this is what you see on all of our faces and everywhere, is this stuff. But look at that. It's just
Gorgeous.
It is. All right, so we have also Sunset. And you can see where that holographic is, where it's all grouped together. You get that nice reflection. Okay, so Sunset. If you guys want a closer color on this, I'll put it on the sheet. We have a lot to go through. And you can actually see the holographic better through the jar. So this one is called Bay Blue. So just let Ryan know if you want any of the colors to be poured out. We have here, I'll pour this one out. This is called Volcano. And what I love about this one, we can see it right there in the jar, is even though it's this black, you can see when I tilt it to the side, all of that color right there.
Yeah, you definitely see the rainbow in that.
Yeah. So basically that's the holographic. When it hits the light, you get that nice rainbow look. We have Sunshine. And this one is Hula Girl, or Hula Green, I think. Let me look.
Hula
Hula Girl. Look at that. We have Black Pearl, and this one you can really see that rainbow come alive. This one is called Key Lime. Crystal Atlantis. Ooh, I love this one.
It's pretty blue. Turquoisey.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jenna Lenny asked the Bay Blue.
Yeah.
And then you already poured out Volcano, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we did.
Okay.
So this one is the Atlantis. Look at that. It's a little darker on screen. I'm trying to, let me get up close there. This is Atlantis. You got some really nice turquoise in there.
Blues, greens, turquoises, everything all mixed in.
Yeah, there you go. And someone wanted to see the Bay Blue. Is that what this is? Or, oh, here's the Bay Blue.
I think one of the nice things is why they went with the round, because you can have a screw top instead of the square as
Oh,
more
that's
as a
true.
pop off. So it's really nice to get these, all your stuff back into your bottles.
So here is the Bay Blue.
Pretty sapphire-ish.
Yeah, it's gorge. Here you go, Sean.
Thank you.
Here's your lid. So we have Paradise Pink. This one is called Strawberry Daiquiri.
Look at that.
Tan Lights. Yacht Club. Why don't you show these ones, Sean? So I'm going to show just kind of what I was talking about on. While you show those, I'm going to grab something. I'll be right back.
This one's going to be Starfish. This is Sangria.
Excuse me.
Here we go with Honeymoon. Got some pinks, blues. This little orange, we can definitely see the rainbow effect in the holograms.
Sonia asked if you guys could pour out Key Lime.
Key lime. If I can find it. There it is. We'll do that one next. Here is one of my favorites.
Put you down just
Havana Nights. Look at that.
And then is there a one close to Couture Teal?
We have to look.
Okay, so let me show you the difference on this. I'm just using white.
I'm going to show this key lime while you're doing that.
Okay.
Here's that key lime.
Okay, so here is key lime. Can you grab me a chunky one, Sean?
Mm-hmm. You're going with the green. Let's go with a complete different color.
So
like
this
red.
is the holographic. So when this hits the paste, we're gonna get a nice. And then let me grab this one, which is the chunky. Let me just grab my canned air here. I'll just use this. All right. So you can see right here the chunky, even though it extends over that, you're getting this really nice different color look. And then you have the holographic. So the holographic is ultra fine and it's sticking on there pretty nice. But you still get, I'm trying to see if I can get those colors to show. So in person, you get a lot of speckles of red, orange. But the chunky is where you're going to get a lot of that movement because it's got, when the light hits it, there you go. You can see that yellow coming out, the red, all those different colors. But even though I extend over on that, you can see here, it's not ruining that ooh la la. I definitely have a finer line on that green, but you can see the difference there. Let me go clean this real quick. Sean, you can start showing. Did you already show all the others?
Nope, I still have more.
Okay.
All right. Here we have is, this would be almost like the fine version of the crystal ball look called Stingray.
Are you talking about the disco ball one?
It's kind of like the disco ball one, but this is the more of the finer, but they call it Stingray. I love blues. This is Caribbean.
Ooh.
Very beautiful. This is Tahitian pink. So reds and pinks, basically. And this is Boardwalk. So this would be your browns. But you can definitely see those holographic colors. When you do, especially right there, holographics.
We've been getting a lot of requests for honeymoon.
Honeymoon? Sure, I'll do honeymoon.
Real quick. That one's been very requested.
All right. So here's honeymoon in the jar. And we'll just pour it out real quick here. You can even see it like that. But I'll pour it as well. There we go. It'd be kind of interesting to see what some of this would look like on black too. Let me see if I can find a piece of black paper. Kind of what some of the stuff will look like on black paper too.
Okay, so Ryan's going to take off. We're going to rearrange so Sean can monitor comments.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm grabbing a chalkboard because since we have Sean monitoring comments and stuff, I'm going to chalk a little bit and get some of these neon colors because they are absolutely gorgeous.
Which will also look nice on black.
Yeah. So let me grab another design here so I can show you. Let me find a good design to do this. There we go. So it doesn't take a lot, but you guys should be able to see it with more of this. So let's.
Yep, very pretty with flowers. You want to see Sangria? All right, Linda. We'll do what he's going to do real quick here first. Excuse me.
Can you give me canned air, please? Thank you. All right. So, for those of you who are glitter lovers, look away because I am going to be wasting some glitter here just to get the neons on here so you can see how cool these look. Now, obviously you can use this with glitter tumblers, all that good jazz. And they actually even have empty bottles so you can mix your own glitter, which is right here. So that way, if you wanted to mix your own glitter, different colors, you could. But let's have some fun here and do some of these neon colors. So, first one is going to be this pink. We have a nice coral, orange, yellow.
All right, Linda, have fun on your live. We'll see you later. Good luck.
Here's all the lids. I'll hand them to you when I'm done.
What are you doing?
I'm just going to be dumping some of the neon out so they can see it. So let me get some glitter on there, or some more chalk paste, just make sure it's nice and wet.
Yes, and Mitch, this is live.
Okay.
Wendy, the big Christmas tree is only one color. It's called Mermaid Kiss. If I can find it.
Here, Sean.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Boy, that orange is beauty.
Sorry if you guys can't see it. We'll be right there. I'm just getting
Hold on.
all the glitter out of Sean's way so he doesn't accidentally knock it over into different bottles and stuff. So, and of course we're working towards chalk drying, so it can be a little cuckoo. All right, so there is all of your neon colors. Let me bring this up.
Wow. Look at that. Rainbow, please.
Yeah, that's gorgeous. So these neon colors are a little bit more expensive. And I don't know if it's because of the pigment they use or what, or the volume, but you have on top of the pink, you have this one, which is called Flip Flop. And then we went directly into Coral Reef.
And this one here, hold on.
This one, the orange, is called Creamsicle.
And then this one.
Yellow is called
Itsy
Itty Bitty Bikini. Then we have green, which is sea turtle. This one's still open in, so it's purple. Yeah. So then you have the blue, which is called tubular, and then the jellyfish is the purple. So while Sean puts these back, and you can really see on the black paper, Sean's right, it really, but like just that dusting of it, look at how beautiful that is. It just makes me happy, those colors. I love anything neon, and it just hits all of those colors, and it's just absolutely just gorgeous. So those are all the neons. There's only
Melissa, these are what, 3.5 ounce jars?
Yeah, let me get you your
They're
well, he's not gonna be able to read it.
Oh.
Can you read it with your contacts? I always forget if you can read up close or not.
Oh yeah, you can read up close.
Okay, so here is, there you go. So those are all the neon colors.
So they're between 3.5 to 4 ounces of glitter by weight, not including the bottle, for metallics, holographics, and neon colors. Chunky mixes are approximately 3 to 3.5, not including the bottle, by weight, depending on the style. And then, once again, these are acid and alkaline resistant, heat resistant, eco-friendly PET, which is polyethylene terephthalate. Certificate ASTM, MSDS, SGS, and EN 71-3. Expert crafter tested and approved. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Coolness, coolness. How hard is it to clean off your board with the glitter on it?
Not bad.
Not bad. You're just wetting it, and once the water gets seeped through, it'll wash right off with no problem.
Yeah. Don't
worry about that. If you definitely want to keep this permanent, definitely spray it with a clear, one of your clear coats. Remember, if you're using a matte finish, it keeps the glitter pretty well.
Glossy,
if you use gloss,
get rid of it.
Glossy for somewhere, you would think it would enhance it, but it does not. Gloss really just destroys it, so don't use that.
Yeah.
It's hard to find satin. I've never seen it, but I think somebody says it's out there. Maybe I'm not looking in the right place.
Those over there, and then we will.
But yeah, make some glitter ornaments, says Melissa Garcia. Yeah, that would be fun. Yeah, be a glitter namer.
All right, let this little girl.
A lot of them were named
quiet.
After sea.
You've been in there 5 seconds.
The sea, the ocean type of thing. So you'll see a lot of that. So that was kind of cool. Maybe I'd show you the tops too. This is the top, so you got one, you can spoon it out or shake it. So you get that option.
Okay. So the metallics are their biggest collection. So like I was saying, they have these empty jars that you can just dump out.
If you use this glitter on paper, does it stick well or flake off? I think it depends on what you're using as your adhesive material, but obviously anything fine usually does very well. The chunkier may have a little problem unless it's has a nice big open spacing type thing, but yeah.
Okay, so the last category is called their metallic, and this is the biggest category. Now metallic is going to just essentially be the glitter itself. And it's called metallic because literally it has a metallic finish to where when it hits the light, you're gonna have a really ultra kind of reactive shiny glitter to it.
This is beautiful.
So this one I think is called Aloha.
Aramiti,
that's right. So these ones here just are gonna be super reflective. They're not gonna have a mirror. They're not gonna have where it changes colors. It's just going to be the color throughout the whole thing.
Probably what most glitter is.
Ultrafine glitter, yeah.
Somebody said, could you use this with ink? Because it's heat resistant, although we're not sure how hot heat resistance, give it a try and see what happens, especially on a ceramic. You would want to put it, you probably could.
I would be careful.
Yeah, just be careful, but who knows.
Okay, so we have, I'll let Sean do the names here, or show them, and I will monitor comments and stuff. Okay. So he can show you all the colors.
Just let us know if you need one to be shown out of the jar. But this first one is called Aloe Vera. We all know aloe vera well.
So Brenda says, Ryan, if I'm watching this on Twitch, does that mean I'm subscribed to you guys to get the credit? So Twitch, in order to subscribe, you have to actually hit subscribe and every month do that. But you can watch it without being a subscriber.
Yeah, you can follow, but that, yeah, exactly. So this next one is called Anchor. Like I said, a lot of this stuff is based off of a lot of seaworthy stuff. This is very, very silver. Our next one is called Tropical Punch. And this is a really, another rose gold looking, but they call it she crab.
So to be a subscriber, I think you go to our channel and then you just say that you want to be, support this channel. So you'll actually just go ahead, we have a video coming, but essentially you'll just go hit our user and then it will say that we're live. And then right there should be a subscribe button. And you want to make sure that you choose this. Out of all the glitters, which would you recommend to use for glitter ornaments? Ooh, so glitter ornaments, really, they do work best with ultrafine glitter ornaments, in my opinion. So I make glitter ornaments with using glow, like a glow mop and stuff. So in my opinion, you want the ultrafine glitter. But all these are ultra fine except with the exception of the chunky. So really any of these would work. Your holographic will just hit, when the lights hit your holographic, you're gonna get a rainbow mirrored effect. So on a Christmas tree, it would look absolutely gorgeous. Joanne asked earlier about the ink. I stole her question, good. I tried to favorite the channel.
Treasure chest. Sunbeam, very gold. This is more your brass yellow gold.
So on people on Twitch, I did give you a link to show you how you can subscribe to make sure you give credit. So hopefully that helps.
Seagrass, it's a kind of a greenish gold almost by when you look at it. This is showing more of a green, but it's got a goldness to it too, so it's kind of cool.
Cindy asked, do they also make any embossing powders? They do not at this point. They just came out, Starcraft just came out with this glitter, I think because of the whole craze around tumblers, but they haven't yet. And but I'm sure that they don't do a lot with paper crafting. Starcraft or 651 vinyl. They're mostly vinyl, heat transfer vinyl, and that stuff. So glitter even is kind of out of their element, but I see why they're doing it. We do not make the, Amber says, I'm just joining, but I love you guys. We love you too. Do you make this glitter? We do not. This is Starcraft. Starcraft is a newer company. I just have discovered them in the past year. And 651 carries a lot of their stuff. They're being carried in a lot of other independent stores. And they started off having HTV, right? And reflective, like vinyl and holographic vinyl.
We had some of that stuff before when we first heard about them.
So guys, if you order, make sure you use the links and get 5, GET5. That will get you 5% off your order. Glitter ornaments look better with a I can never say that word, polyurethane finish. I agree 100% with you. So off topic, with the dogs and glitter, what vacuum do you use? Crap, I don't use caps. You're fine, Jennifer. We are actually looking at trying to get another vacuum. The problem with glitter isn't so much, the problem with glitter is it's very lightweight, but also very staticky. So even with the best of vacuums, it's hard to get it up.
We have a Dyson Animal.
And it doesn't even get it up.
It gets as much as it can, even with the beater brush trying to.
Yeah, that's why Sean hates glitter so much, because it is so hard to get up. You're better with a lint roller.
Something like that, or something wet.
Wet, yeah.
We do have a steam
Yes, Sharon says, does 651 ship to Canada? I believe they ship worldwide, I think.
Well, I know they definitely do Canada. and I believe Mexico as well.
Yeah. I have an animal Dyson and it sucks up everything. Yeah, it depends on the surface. So a lot of our stuff is carpet. It's harder on carpet. I will say though, the Dyson vacuum, it just depends on the glitter. Let's see.
Yeah,
What's the cost of one of these bottles? So they're going to range in price. So the metallics, which is what Sean is showing right now, is $7.25 before you get any kind of discount. So if you use Get 5 in our links, you'll get a discount. But these bottles are $7.25.
I think these are the cheaper of the group.
I believe so. So then, so let me give you guys some links here just so you have them right there as well. So this is if Restream will let me.
Take off the HTTP / and it usually will. It'll tell you which ones get it when it pops up. They'll have check marks. If you don't get check marks, they didn't make it.
So get rid of the HTTPS,
yep.
You said?
HTTPS and the 2 slashes. Just have the WW.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you should be fine.
So this is all the metallic glitter that Sean is showing. Try reloading this page. Okay.
Shark bite.
There we go. Okay, so the first one we're using is the metallic glitter. The next one is probably the chunky glitter. So chunky glitter is going to be a little bit more. Let me see here. Let me pull that link up for you. So chunky is $7.60.
I would think squid ink was going to be black, but it's this beautiful purple. Absolutely gorgeous.
The next one is, I'll put up, so that's the chunky glitter. I just showed you the metallic, which is what Sean's showing. Chunky glitter, same cost, $7.60. And then for some reason, their neon is a little bit more expensive. And the holographic, let's see how much that is. Holographic is $8.20 a bottle.
This would work really nice. This is called Mother of Pearl. Would work really nice if you're trying to have that sparkly snow. This might be pretty close to a Chocolate Teal. Love the name. Mermaid Snot.
Sorry guys, the Restream chat is having some issues, so give me a sec here while I get you some links.
The margarita is kind of a greenish yellow gold.
Sean, that white was Mother of Pearl?
Mother of Pearl.
Mother of Pearl. The most expensive ones are the neon. So for some reason, the neon is coming in at $10. I don't know if it's because of something they use. They are extremely beautiful, I will say that. So that could be part of it, but definitely worth. I'll get you a link for those, but those are the neons, and they come in at $11.25, excuse me, on that one. And I think it's just because of the Shauna M asked, what are you guys making with all this glitter? So I mostly use glitter with my Chocolate. However, I will also use it with cardstock a lot of times.
Here's another white one. This one's definitely different from the Mother of Pearl. This one's called Oyster. This has a slightly different, almost holographic-like. I would almost think this would be holographic, but it's not. It's very, very pretty. Another good one for snow.
Oh, that's good to know, Mitch512. Quality neon glitter is more costly.
A really pretty brown, and as you can see, the pier is P-I-E-R.
Gotta have that oyster. So the metallic ones are the hardest category to narrow down because there is so many different shades of each color. So when you look at blues, you just have a ton of different blues. You can do a lot of different ombres and stuff. But it does make it harder. So if I had to start with a certain category, I would say chunky. Get all the chunky because I love the chunky. But then I do have to say this neon is
pretty awesome.
Is awesome. It's just so bright and colorful for rainbow effects. So it's hard to say. I mean, you want all of it. Can you show the two whites together?
Yes, I can.
Does all their glitter come in a bottle? Yes, all their glitter comes in a bottle like this, Melissa. Originally, they were testing a square bottle, but I think they've went to the round bottle. Makes it easier.
So I've got Oyster in my left hand, Mother of Pearl. By my eye, remember, we see it live here is a lot different than on this. The Oyster has more of the kind of a bronzy gold backgrounds in the glitter, where Mother of Pearl has the greens and opal type colors.
Yeah, Mermaid Snot's going to be the closest to your Couture teal. Mermaid Snot.
You can get rid of that lower third.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right. There's another white, or actually there's two more.
Carol says, I love the neons best of all. Chunky and neon are my favorite. All the golds look really similar.
And I'll pull some out for you.
Yeah,
they're different. They're different. Yeah, don't worry, they're different.
Yeah, it's. I will say, like, between Suncastle and Sunbathe, one's more a little bit on the rose gold side. They are very close though, but you can see like some of them have an orange tinge. Some have.
Like I would think this would be like your.
These two are pretty close.
Yeah.
And then these two are pretty close, but that one's more rose gold.
Yeah.
It's hard to see in the camera, but the one on the left has got a little bit more of a brassy gold to it. The one on the right is a little bit more muted.
Or
and then these two
are would they considered, what do you call it?
True gold?
Chinese brass, the Chinese brassy gold.
Yeah,
so it's very yellow.
Yeah, and they're just a shade off from each other, but you are right.
They are different. And this has a lot more orange, copperish almost. This is Pirate's Booty. But it's still gold. I mean, you can still consider it a gold. I think the one that came closest to the rose gold is She Crab. So this definitely has that rose gold pinkish color. Here's another pinky, very blush-like pink flamingo. So if you were to see these two together, you can definitely tell there's a difference. But this has more pink. The other one has more of the, I would almost want to say brownish.
So Mother of Pearl, I will tell you guys, when it comes to these two, so the best way to describe the difference between Mother of Pearl and Oyster is if you are a Tim Holtz or Stickles fan, so you know on certain Stickles, they'll add like a little bit more of the diamond look, and then they'll add a little bit more of the pink side. So Mother of Pearl and Oyster is just like that. Mother of Pearl is going to have more of your teals and greens, and Oyster is going to have more of your reds and oranges. And it's hard to see on camera, but this one's got teals and greens, this one's got reds and oranges.
So then we go to the next white one called Cruise Line. This is literally just whites. Your crystal, it's white.
It's crystals.
These are, so this is called Cruise Line. So this doesn't have any
coconut
color.
Barely
this one
has
looks like
any.
This looks like powder.
So coconut just has a little tiny. It's like fresh fallen snow. You just have a little bit of sparkle in there, and that's it.
It's very weird.
Essentially, Cruise Line just kicks it up a notch. It's the same thing, but it looks like they've added more of that glitter.
And here's another one that's almost like a mixture of the Cruise Line and coconut. This is very powdery looking, but has the glitter in it. It looks a lot more powdery, like the coconut, with more glitter in it. And it's all white glitter. It's not any of the colored glitters.
So I don't know where you could get this at in Australia. I do apologize, Megan. I don't know if Starcraft is in Australia yet. Right now, I don't know of anyone else carrying Starcraft glitter except for 651 vinyl, and they are only shipping right now to US and Canada.
I think Mexico.
Nope.
Nope.
Just verified.
Just verified. Okay.
Yep.
So the next one, Clownfish. Like I said, this is
I'm telling you, they are so pretty, you guys. Like,
very pretty.
You should see my floor. It looks like a freaking 70s gay bar.
Yeah.
There's glitter everywhere.
This is a really cool silvery, almost pewter color called Cannonball. This is really pretty. It's got kind of pewterish, purplish tinges, gray, silvers kind of mixture, but it's really pretty. I like it.
Call Me Captain is cool. I
Yeah.
agree.
Golden Sands.
So you can see that the metallic department is definitely the biggest. And if you're trying to achieve
55.
like ombre or stuff like that, this is going to be the area. Oh, Toby Joseph.
Tobers.
You really needed to do that? Ugh, this grumpy old dog. Yes, that's you. You knocked everything
did
down. You did that, dude. If you
So-
weren't so cute, I would. Oh. Yep, that was you again, Tobes.
Barbados Orchid.
Oh my gosh.
Real pretty purple.
Toby Joe. Okay, let's not do that again, mister.
Compared to the other squid ink, you can definitely see this is squid ink, a very violet purple, and this is more of a pink purple.
Okay. Can we not do that again, Mr. Tobes?
Goldfish.
Debbie asks, are they all extra fine? So all of them except for the chunky is extra fine. All of these have been extra fine. The chunky is definitely chunky, but the rest of these are extra fine. Let's see here. Cannonballs looks like it has a purple effect, especially after the Cricut Friday. You know, the winter storm is literally. So we have. I am like literally nervous because we have a big windstorm coming in through tomorrow. Last time we had a big windstorm, we ended up without power for 2 weeks and had down trees everywhere because we live in a neighborhood that is full of pine trees, and windstorms and pine trees don't like each other. So
Yep.
Debbie Keller says, is any mica flakes? I don't know what you mean by that, Debbie. Any mica flakes? Like if any of them have mica flakes?
Don't know.
Yes, Toby wants them all too. I think so. So when we're done here, I do have some other stuff. We're almost done with the glitter, and I want to show you some other stuff that they got in and sent me that is so cute.
So once again, another kind of a rose gold, Beach Babe. If I was to
So
get all
cute.
three, you would see that there is a difference, but they're similar. Beach Blonde.
Donna says, I'm late. Are you selling these? We are not selling these. This is Starcraft new glitter, and we've been asked. You can start showing that, Sean.
Yeah.
We were asked whose glitter we were showing on our boards, and it was theirs that we were testing out. So I sacrificed other gifts for that Cricut sale. That Cricut sale, you guys, is such a good sale because it's half off pretty much everything. So I love Point Break.
It's gorgeous blue.
Mrs. LaRock says, my craft room looks like a mini Cricut store. UTM, that's funny. Manatee, which Sean had to tell me on a Instagram Live, is a real animal, which I knew.
Yeah, it's,
I didn't know a Norwal was
Narwhal.
a real Norwal.
it's the whale with the horn and a very long horn.
Oh, hey Troy, how's it going?
Hi, Troy. We have a transfer for that.
I know. I'm sorry you had to spend $515 on tires. That's no fun.
Who did?
How many ounces in a jar? So, Colleen, that's a great question. It depends on the
type.
actual type. So, let me give you those facts again. So, bottles are 3.7 ounces by volume and contain approximately 3.5 to 4 ounces of glitter by weight for the metallics, holographic, and neon. The chunky mixes are about 3 to 3.5 ounces, not including bottle by weight, depending on the style mix. So basically, your metallics are going to be in between 3.5 to 4 ounces of weight. Of volume is 3.75. Currently, initial launch, I want to say there was 100 colors
Troy, 100 colors?
that they did. Yeah.
For all those who don't know, Troy is our
Yeah.
So
Troy is the one that owns
651.
651 Vinyl, who is stocking the Starcraft Glitter. So right now, I don't know if anyone else is outside of this, and they do ship to
Canada.
Canada and the US right now. Got too cold to finish spray painting. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a bummer.
Yeah, it's cold here too. I mean,
They
it's
do
20
ship
some
in
degrees.
these bottles, and they have a seal on it.
Yep.
I will tell you, when we took our seals off, don't try to push down on the seal because your finger will go in and the glitter will go. Hence why I have glitter all over my face.
Yeah. And our last one, a very beautiful beach twilight.
So guys, let me go ahead and show you this before I show you one last time. So the big difference is you can see chunky is going to have your chunky reflective. Then you have your holographic, which has that nice kind of rainbow effect. You have the neon, which is the one that we did in this, and that is just my favorite category besides the chunky is this neon. This neon is so bright, so beautiful. And then the metallic is what we just showed you all now. So can you go up on us?
Sure.
So, I didn't want to get lost in all the glitter, even though it's easy to do so. I wanted to show you some stuff that I do not anticipate will be at 651 vinyl too long because it is very cute. Once again, the links for this is down below. Use Get 5, you'll get 5% off. We all know Buffalo Plaid is super hot right now, and they have us covered. So first up is
The tea towels.
Yep. So I'll let Sean take this. This is the red and black Buffalo Plaid. We also have that in a traditional.
And these are a cotton polyester blend.
Yeah, that sheet's right next to you, Sean.
Let's see.
There you go. And then this is the black and white buffalo tea towel. Look at that. Isn't that cool? You got that sheet?
Yeah.
I can show it to you if not. All right. We also have the stockings that I love.
Oh,
So red
stockings are
and
awesome.
white, or excuse me, red and black and white and black stockings. So let me go ahead and bring it back down to this camera so you guys can see this. So obviously you can use these for HTV. You could try chalk tour ink. You could try tons of stuff. The nice thing is because of the blend, a lot of this you can use infusible ink on. It might not show up as great on the black, but it will show up on certain blends there.
Sorry, Wendy, here you go again.
They also have brand new wine bags. Look at those. Oh, so cute. So cute.
Great idea if you're going to a party and you're going to bring over some
Yes.
wine. Great little canister. You could probably on that black one.
However,
do some
I
stuff
have
on.
two favorite items they sent me. The first one is the new Buffalo Plaid ruffle pillows. So these are, do you want to go to the other camera? I'm going to show
sure
them how big.
can.
They're 18 by 18. They're a canvas. They have the frill around it. So you have the red, black buffalo, and you also have the black and white buffalo
These,
right there.
Zipper style?
And I believe so. Yeah.
Yep, zipper style.
But my ultimate favorite are these bad boys. So this one is, can you go to this camera again, Shawnee?
Yeah.
So this one is special delivery 4. Now these are meant obviously for personalization. So you absolutely can use HTV, Cricut iron-on. You could do ink, so many options on this. Because these are canvas, I do not believe you can use the infusible ink. But how fun is this? And I love it because it says, if undelivered, please return to the North Pole. And my ultimate favorite out of everything is this one. North Pole Mail Service, special delivery 4, Naughty Nice with Santa here. And you can fill this all full of it. They also have, which I don't have here on the website, they have some really nice, I think they're called just sacks. They're like gift bags, almost a cloth gift bag, which is really nice and, and I love. Plus, they of course have all the tools. They have all of the colors of Cameo 4, so much stuff. And they have anywhere near the Black Friday they had last year. Their Black Friday sale last year was crazy. I think their internet shut down for a while. It's so crazy. So we will be covering that as soon as those go live. I'm super excited for that as well.
So Michelle Olson is asking, is this still a 651 product? All those bags and stuff? Yes.
So a 651 product, I want to make sure, like 651 carries a lot of people's products. So they carry 651 Siser, they carry Starcraft and stuff. So I don't know if they necessarily sourced, I think they sourced it, but they didn't like create it and make it in their factories. I think they're sourced. So I don't know who they're originally from, but 651 is the one that brings them into the warehouse and sells it all.
Yes.
I know. So they have so many blanks, you guys, there. So they have acrylic blanks. They have beach bags, totes, so many things. They carry Cricut, they carry Silhouette, Starcraft, printable iron-on, printable vinyl. I mean, just
Actually, there. I think some of that stuff is there.
Here we go.
Yep.
So here's some of their tools they carry. They carry the Starcraft printable permanent adhesive vinyl and the iron-on. So you have the inkjet printable opaque transfers for shirts, and then inkjet printable transfers.
Yeah, one's for a light shirt, one's for dark shirts.
Yeah, and then you have, of course, the all of it for vinyl. They have their, I love this, their tweezers.
Super fine.
And they also
pokey.
have the pen. So they actually created the pen, which, shockingly, my pens all get taken by my employees.
Not me.
And never get put back where they belong.
Really on this side?
I don't know, you guys take all my pens to open packages all the time. If you've never seen a pen, it's fine. If you've never seen a pen, they're awesome. They're actually a pen, and it's got a very, very sharp, like a pokey tool on it and stuff. So I had a ton of them, but they get taken by my employees all the time to do things with. So
yes, Carol Lawrence, they do carry the Silhouette machines.
Not only do they carry the Silhouette machines, they honor a 5% discount at Get 5, which is crazy because most companies don't honor any discounts on machines and stuff. And they carry both Cricut and Silhouette products. They carry the Aurifil product, the Siser product, now the Starcraft line, the Starcraft Glitter. So they have a ton of stuff. Hey, let me get them this one because they actually can.
Yep.
You okay?
So, yep. You got.
So their website is 651. Oh, are you not in Restream anymore? Oh, here it is. Sorry, Shani. So a couple things that I want to say about 651 vinyl that I think some people don't know is they literally, their shipping is amazing. So we went and did a warehouse tour there. My mind was literally blown doing that warehouse tour. They have it down to an art. I don't remember the exact numbers it takes for an order to get out. I love the fact that they have candy in every single little
box.
It's not showing up.
Give it a second.
Oh, okay. I know I need $1 million too. Yes, pens are a lifetime warranty, and they will stick out of your foot if you drop it on your foot.
Oh, it went away.
I just don't think it likes the links is all. But
They aren't today. Usually they're fine. I don't know why. Very bizarre.
Yeah, so someone says, I'm waiting for the 15-inch new Silhouette machine, and I don't believe that will be until the first quarter of the first year. So they're just rolling out the tools for that. So the punch tool, the knife blade, the rotary, and forgot the last one. So those are just hitting the market now, so.
See if I can put it in the natural one.
I know, it's beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. I'm super excited for it. Let me see here. Sweet. So when you use that link, it does help support us. So thank you for using that. And don't forget, you can use Get 5 on all of this stuff. So sorry, our restream is not working. So
It isn't like, it's not like wanting to give out. There used to be, Facebook used to be up there, but somehow it disappeared.
Yeah. Perfect. All right, Sean. Anything else we want to go over with them? You look towards the camera. I got the comments. You need to give up control every once in a while.
I know. Do we have?
Thank you, Mrs. Larock. I am an enabler. Carol says, you're doing a Silhouette live, aren't you? We will be as soon as we get all of the tools and stuff. Huh?
Yeah. As soon as we get the tools. Yeah. We're just waiting.
And they seem so nice when you're there. 651 is great.
Yes.
So I am a stickler when it comes to customer service. I'm a stickler when it comes to shipping times. And their shipping times are unreal. But what I really was impressed with in their tour is I overheard their customer service department talking about Cricut Design Space and Silhouette Studio. And I asked Troy, I said, those aren't your programs. Why are you instructing? And he says, we believe that even though we didn't sell a machine, if we support the software, even if it's not our software, we'll win them in customer service. And he's absolutely right. So I can't say enough about them. Does 651 have a free shipping number, or do you mean like they ship at a certain product? Like a limit? So 651 vinyl is free $6.95 flat rate shipping and free shipping on orders over $50. So if you're $50, it's over that is free shipping. $6.95 flat rate shipping, which is really nice because if you were to buy all of this glitter, I think that how heavy was that box when we got it? 20 pounds?
I think I didn't pick it up.
So I
Since I had
mean,
my wrist thing.
Yeah, that's
and my
true.
wrist is doing well. Thank you very much. The cast is off, so now I'm just in a splint, so I can take this off. Just, it's very sore to bend. I can't do this very well. I can do this okay, but this hurts.
All right, so I think we're caught up with questions. If you have any questions on 651, let us know. We'd be happy to answer them for you.
Yeah.
We will be back tomorrow with a lot of live Black Friday deals launching tomorrow. A Ken from the car, a lot of fun stuff. And then, of course, we'll be back Friday, possibly. This weekend, we are putting up decorations and doing some stuff and everything. So,
Yep.
all right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Yes.
Thank you to 651 Vinyl for all of their amazing
Thank you,
work.
Troy.
And stuff. And let's
And girls.
see here. And
Troy and the girls.
yes. Yes. Awesome, guys. Well, thank you so much. And we will see you guys all tomorrow.